Good morning. I'm Mary Ellen Saganovich, and this is Friday, time for Mary Ellen's Miracle Moment. Of course, you can always reach me through askmaryellen.com. It is a really cold 40-degree day and cloudy here outside Chattanooga, Tennessee. And today I want to talk to you in my Miracle Moment about one of the truths that I posted during this week. I told you all the time that I asked God what I should talk about. And at the moment that I was talking with God to say, hey, what should I talk about? One of my Facebook friends, Dr. Teresa Smith, Dr. Taz, commented on one of my truths, and she said, you should really talk about this sometime. So I was like, okay, God, thank you very much. I appreciate that. And the truth that she wanted me to talk to you about, now I printed it out because I write these things, but I cannot remember them verbatim all the time, so I did print it out to have here. And the truth she wanted me to talk to you about was the truth of the day about progress is made through change. Do you cling to certain ideas or commitments in the name of custom? You can remain loyal, and as you change, you will find your dedication to these ideas or commitments changing as well. Change is a necessary element for personal growth. As you become more flexible, you see any challenge as a learning experience to complete with a positive mindset. To make regular progress, analyze each situation for its unique set of life lessons. Today, question the value of being stuck to your ideologies as you accept the fact that change is necessary for your personal growth. And on this one, I was talking about personal growth, not necessarily changing through society, although as we all know, our society does need a lot of change. So look at your ideas or commitments. Okay, if your ideas and your commitments are working for you, then fine. You keep them, you go forward with them, and you cling to them and you fight for those values. And in order to get unstuck, change is necessary for your growth. You have to risk. You have to believe in yourself. You have to dream big. You have to motivate yourself. You have to get up every morning and say, yeah, I can do this. And as you risk, you do become more self-confident. And as you grow, you change. Did you know that every 7 to 10 years, every single cell in your body, every organ, every single piece of your body, your bones and everything, is all new and different? Isn't that interesting? And of course, your skin cells change even quicker than that. But, look inside yourself instead of blaming others. When you understand everything out there is actually in you, then you can begin to see things differently. You become more flexible and you think to yourself, well, maybe I should do this differently. Maybe I should say this differently. Maybe I should use a different tone of voice. Maybe I should use different words. Always be willing to see things through another person's eyes and have empathy for people because all of us have a story. We've all been through something in our life, okay? No one story is ever worse or better or bad than any other. It's just different, and we all learn at different rates. Now, challenges should be embraced with a loving attitude, as this is how God teaches you. This is how God gives you another chance, a second chance, or a third chance to become the person you're meant to become. And when you find yourself stuck to a certain ideology or things have to be a certain way, question it. Not only question that, question yourself. Let's say you're going to a church and your family's been going to that church for 45 years. That's fine. And if it still works for you, that's great. And if their services or if their ideologies might have changed a little bit and you're not comfortable with that, you don't find peace there, then maybe there's a church in another part of town, maybe there's a church a few miles away that you can embrace or just, try out. Don't find yourself staying stuck to a certain ideology or having things have to be a certain way. Things were, I tell you guys that I was told growing up that I couldn't get married and I couldn't have children. And that was because in 1958, when I was diagnosed with epilepsy, yeah, a long time ago, there were actual laws in the United States that said a person with epilepsy could not marry or have children. And that was because the thought was that epilepsy was inherited. It is not. It is not an inherited disorder. I want you to hear me clearly. And although some of those laws are still on the books, they are those laws like the blue laws that are irrelevant, that they should be banished totally. So although I was told that, my family was simply trying to protect me. They were trying to educate me. And I overcame it, and I'm here with you today. So when you find yourself going through any kind of challenge, challenge is necessary for personal growth. Challenge is necessary for you to transform, from that caterpillar into that beautiful butterfly. Challenge and change is so necessary. Now, in Healing Words, Life Lessons to Inspire, there's one passage in here that goes along with this progress is made through change. And that is this page on choices, page 61. Your life is a reflection of the choices you have made up to that moment. You have been blessed with the ability to choose. If you don't like your life, stop making the same choices over and over and over, expecting different results. A red stove will always be hot when you touch it. Choose differently, choose wisely, choose again. Amen. Isn't that a great truth? Challenges are your opportunities to make different choices. Progress is made through change. Yes, okay, it's so important. I hope you've learned something from this Miracles with Mary Ellen's Miracle Moment episode on Friday. I hope you have some fun planned for this weekend. Like the truth of the day says today, go out and have fun and play and get excited about your life and inspire yourself and inspire everybody else and dream big. Have lots of fun this weekend. Make choices to embrace challenge and embrace it with flexibility and experience a new way to see things. I'm Mary Ellen Saganovich. I'll be back on Monday with Miracles with Mary Ellen. And until then, you can connect with me through AskMaryEllen.com, where you can go to Amazon and pick up either one of my books that are great for gifts and are totally on sale right now. Healing Words, Life Lessons to Inspire, or Truth, Taking Responsibility Unleashes True Healing. I'll see you on Monday, and until then, have lots of fun this weekend. Bye-bye.